Hey, National Farm Machinery Show, second day.
That's right.
We're down here with one of our pro stock guys from the Outlaws and from the great state of Texas.
Yes,
so, what tractor are we driving tonight?
I'm Connor Medding, and this is the Bull Wagon Pro Stock.
NTPA and Outlaws run a different turbo setup. Are you running your turbo setup from home, or are you running the big turbo?
No, I'm running all big stuff. I'm running all big turbo.
I gotcha. How many times you been down here?
This will be my second year here.
I gotcha. So what was the first year like?
Oh, it was a rush. It's not a whole lot different than this year. It's just a different atmosphere down here. It's really cool, and it's an honor to get to come pull with these guys.
Absolutely. So he's been down here. I've been with these guys and met them years ago already, and they drive just to get from their place to the line at Texas coming up here. It's about 8 hours for these guys. So how many hours is it up here?
It's about, I would say, close to 18 to get here.
18. And 8 of it's in their own state. You guys have a pretty good summer.
We did. We got the tractors. We've been shooting to put them 1-2 in the points, and we finally pulled that off this year. This tractor won the points, and Dad's wasn't very far behind it. We had a good season.
Good deal. Well, what's your chances looking like tonight? You've got a really good bunch of pro stocks here tonight. How are you feeling about it?
I like my chances with where I drew, and I think I got enough ponies to, if I can find my right spot on the track and drive it like I need to, I think I got a pretty good shot.
I tell you what, I've seen you drive before. You're probably going to drive it where you need to.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
So and your guys' association, you guys got tough tractors that are just, and you guys to go ahead and come out first and second on points, I think is probably a pretty good feat in itself with your organization.
Yeah.
So, Outlaws has got I think they're one of the better organizations. Of course, they're on my side of the river, so I'm a little bit, but, and of course my phone's ringing in the middle of the interview. So anyway, tire pressure, you got all that figured out and stuff. I mean, I looked at the track last night, and when you ran it, was it looking like what? Did you figure some of the stuff out you needed to?
Yeah, we got a feel for kind of how they feel with this much power, and we're gonna adjust a few things, maybe gearing, maybe a little tire pressure, and we'll see what happens.
Yep. So, just thinking, when you guys run down the track, do you guys run? How much fuel do you run in what do you got? 20 seconds of running?
Probably so. I'd say time we get them warmed up and get them out on the track and then make our run, we probably burn about 3 gallons of diesel in a pass.
So how much water do you burn in that?
Both of them. I mean, I'd say it kind of depends on your length of run, but
right.
Maybe 2.5 gallons, 2 gallons of water.
So about 2/3, huh? She runs almost as much on steam as she does on fuel. Hey, that's cool. So, but anyway, so when did you hook your first tractor?
I hooked for the very first time. I hooked our 466 down at our hometown pull when I was the year before I turned 16. They let me run it after the pull was over, and I've been around this sport since my dad built that tractor, and well, he started in 2006 with the antiques, and then we started with that tractor in 2009.
I gotcha.
And he did. I've been hooked ever since I started coming around this stuff. And when he bought the 830, and I kind of figured we might share driving duties. And then he told me They got home on I believe a Sunday or Monday after Louisville, and said he had spoke for this tractor. And I was like, well, I guess I'm having my own tractor to drive.
Go. Merry Christmas, huh?
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Just a little early.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. So, are you part of the Outlaws Young Guns?
I am.
All right. So, tell me a little bit about the Young Guns that they got.
So it's basically it's anybody from 16 to 25. You don't even have to drive. I mean, we've got people one guy that helps run a sled. We got a lot of pullers. and then we've also got a couple of people that are tech officials that are on the board.
Okay.
And then we have a male and female representative. Two that we don't have voting rights, but we sit in on the general meeting, and we get to kind of get a feed off of what's going on. But it's a good deal, and I like being a part of it. But I'm actually down here this week. I'm the only one from here.
From the Young Guns.
Young Guns down here. So
yep.
They're all kind of.
Well, you're kind of leading the pack for everybody.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
There's a lot of pressure on you to make you guys look good.
Well, I'm trying.
Well, you know what? Dave Bennett and I were talking. We had an interview with him yesterday, and he got talking about the Young Guns, and he was saying, like you said, and the thing about it is that you guys, you don't have a vote, but you do have a voice to go ahead and tell the representatives that you work with about your opinions on it and stuff. Plus, it also helps you guys prep for when you have to take over, because sooner or later, you guys are going to be the ones running it. So I think that's just a neat deal for you guys.
Yeah, it's a really cool deal, and I look to impress this week. So hopefully I can put it in the finals and put our names out there.
Well, I'll tell you what, we will go ahead and catch up with you tomorrow.
Okay.
And we will go ahead and have another interview and see how he felt about his run today.
A post-op.
Yes, a post-op. Or hopefully it's not an exit interview.
That's right.
hopefully it's a pre-op for going to Saturday to pre-finals interview.
I guess. Well, Dad hooks tonight. I hook tomorrow night.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
So, well, that's all right. We'll just go ahead and we'll catch you on Saturday morning.
Okay. I'll be here.
Sounds good?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for doing this interview with us.
problem.
We appreciate it. So Tiger Pullman, Will from WWP, and Mr. Matty. Well, we're doing our next interview with Connor Metting. We done the one the other day before.
Yes, sir.
Now let's do our after one.
All right.
So what do you think about, how was your run?
It was good. Track got a little better, I think, and I just had a lot of stiff competition, and I wasn't too far off from them, but we need to tweak a few things, and we might take it out this summer and turn it loose on an outdoor track and see how it fares.
I gotcha. Yeah, now your Outlaws we talked about earlier, they're still a 5-inch Charger.
They're 5-inch Charger, no cooler.
Yep. So, and you guys went ahead and switched over and put the big stuff on?
Yes.
And so, but you sat in a circle down there for a while, didn't you?
Yeah, I got through about half the class.
Yep.
So it wasn't too bad. It was more, I'll tell you this, it was more nerve-wracking sitting down there in the corner pacing back and forth, watching them come at me than when I got out on the track. When I got out on the track, I didn't feel nothing. It was just, it's time to go.
Well, your dad had an excellent run.
He did.
With this tractor.
He did.
So, what do we call this one?
Bulletproof buck.
Bulletproof buck. So he had that one, and yours is
Bull Wagon.
Bull Wagon, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how did we get where did this Bullfrog come in at? Is that a Texas deal from Nelson and them, or what is?
No, I guess he named Bullfrog back when we started, and he just all the tractors' names have had some bull something in them.
Right.
So we just kind of kept that going. And actually, we were all kind of opposed to Bull Wagon at first when he first bought the 6030, and he's like, "Yeah, that sounds cool." And then I started thinking about it. I'm like, when if Dave Bennett says that name, it's going to sound really cool. So I think I'll go with it.
Okay, so another truck started, so we had to go ahead and do a little pause there for you. So we're back. But it was only a couple of minutes, so
yeah.
Movie magic, we'll take it.
Yeah. There you go. So anyway, but where was we at? We were talking about Dad's run, your run.
Yes.
Yours still loaded on the trailer, by the way.
It did. Not a lot of people last night can't say that.
Yep. And like I said, we were talking about you sat down there for half the class, and then wind up and still had a great showing for stuff that you had just bolted on
exactly.
and was ready to go,
Right. like my motor is same block that I've been running, but I mean it was all new crank, new head, decompressed pistons, new charger, new pump, brand new intercooler. I mean it was front to back. It was brand new, other than the block.
Right. Yep. Well, it sounded good last night. Now, you'd mentioned maybe that you thought you ran a gear over.
I think maybe the guys that were ahead of me, they might have turned a few more RPMs than I did, but it's just hard to tell from the seat. But I might have could have shifted down one gear, but I mean it is what it is. I mean 4 feet out of the finals is not that far, so I'm gonna get there one of these days.
You ain't a kid there. Yeah, like you said, 4 feet ain't very far.
No.
Holy buckets! Not. And the thing is, you were running against some of the best tractors that's out there.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
People that have been here for 30 plus years.
That's right.
I've been here too. So yeah, I'm gonna get there one of these years.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about that. Well, hopefully Dad does good tonight.
I hope so.
And then this summer we hope to see you out and maybe with the big boy toys on it.
That's very, very possible.
Very possible. Well, good deal. Well, thank you so much for doing interviews with us. We appreciate it, and we hope that you'll do some more with us sometime.
Will do.
All right, buddy. We're going to go ahead and sign off. Will, Connor, and myself, Tiger. We're out of here.